Hey guys, something else that I want to share with you all today that the Lord revealed to me that I have journaled. I encourage any one of you to have a journal or a little notebook, okay? It's too easy to get a notebook for just almost nothing, especially if you go to Walmart or one of those places. You can get that. You go online if you like cutesy books like I do with pictures and stuff in it. That's me. But anyway, guys, I want to share something that the Lord revealed to me. And this ties into Matthew chapter 7, beginning at 20 through 22. So check that out. Matthew 7, 20 through 22. And what it talks about is many that's going to say to the Lord in that day, Lord, Lord, didn't we do great things in your work? Didn't we prophesy? Didn't we cast out demons? Didn't we do wondrous things in your name? Okay, so that's all of the above that you can possibly do in the name of the Lord. And he's going to say, depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Guys, I found that so astonishing. It really scared me, to be honest. But God is saying, like, listen, lawlessness is sin. Lawlessness is disobedience. Lawlessness is resistance to the things that God is telling you to do. It has nothing to do with your gifts and your talent, because those things are going to operate regardless. And so what God shared with me was something so profound that I'm going to read to you all today. And this is what it says. God will use ministers. These are ministers. These are people. Okay, we're all ministers, all right? But you have those that's ordained, that's leaders, that's up front, that's in light, that's famous. Okay, but from the famous down to the one you see every day on your block, in your church, God is talking about these ministers that walk in lawlessness, yet you see them doing great things, great things. Listen, here's what the Lord revealed to me. God will use ministers to save souls, and those ministers will still be cast into eternal damnation. God used them to bring deliverance for the sake of the willing heart of the soul, of that soul, but cast the minister in hell for the hardness of their heart. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I'm going to read that again. This is for those ministers, those singers, those on the praise team and the choir, those that's going to church and doing all types of stuff. But God is talking a lot more. It's for everybody who says that they're of Christ, that's operating in the gifts, right? So you can be on tour singing and bringing down the house. You can be exhorting. You can be doing intercessory prayer and people are getting delivered, my brothers and sisters. But if you're not obeying God, this is what God says. God will use ministers. Anybody who calls himself a child of God, God will use them. God will use ministers to save souls. And those ministers will still be cast into eternal damnation. God used them to bring deliverance for the sake of the willing heart of that soul, but will cast the minister in hell for the hardness of their hearts. And it ended with, obedience is better than sacrifice. This is the word of the Lord today.